Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to an epic adventure straight from the breathtaking landscapes of Azerbaijan. Today, we're gonna do something wild. We're talking full-on roasted bull. Yep, you heard me right. A whole bull. First things first, this bull is massive. I got my buddies to help me lug it over to the grill station. We've got to prep the carcass, get rid of the parts that aren't great for grilling, like the tail. That's going into a soup, and the neck, perfect for a stew. Now, let's check out my super grill, a strong metallic beast. Everything's got to be in tip-top shape, parts moving smoothly, and sharpened and bearings oiled. With everything in place, it's time to fit the metal bar. This thing is long and sturdy enough to handle our gigantic shish kebab. I thread it through the carcass and secure it with holders, screws, and nuts. There are several sharpened bars to pierce through the body. This bull isn't going anywhere. The moment of truth. We need 6 guys to lift the bull and set the metal bar onto the holding poles. The legs get fixed into a special holder, kinda like stirrups. It's a serious team effort. For the fire, I'm using my homemade charcoal to get it blazing fast. The space is tight, so any other method wouldn't be as convenient. I also brought a torch to get things going. Long logs fit perfectly, and the fire's crackling in no time. Now, I've got to assemble my rotating machine. It's pretty straightforward, but back in the day, this would have required a steam engine and a whole crew. With a system of pulleys from the rotating device, I start the long process of grilling the whole bull. To keep the meat juicy and not dry it out, I use a special roller to apply oil constantly. And we'll keep adding extra logs to maintain that perfect heat. I mix up some salt and ground black pepper. As the meat gets oiled, this seasoning sticks right to it. No need to rub it in. I'm generous with it, covering the meat from top to bottom and inside out. Next up, lemons. I cut them in halves and squeeze the juice into a wooden pot. Wood keeps the original smell of the lemons without altering it. Once I've got enough juice, I pour it into a bottle and start spritzing the bowl. My makeshift sprayer, a Fanta bottle. It's yellow too, so it fits the theme. The motor's turning the bull. Meanwhile, I take some coal to heat up the samovar for tea. Today, I'm using a teapot with a filter. I put the tea in hot water and set it on top of the samovar tube to keep it hot. The bowl's heating up, and so is my tea. Finally, the tea's brewed, nice and strong, just the way I like it. I pour it into a small Turkish glass and add some sweets on the side. While sipping my tea, I check on the bowl. Everything's looking good, and I've got some time to start prepping veggies and greens for a salad. I chop up the greens and make sure to drizzle some lemon juice on the meat, which is getting crispy and delicious. The aroma is insane and my mouth's watering already. Now it's time to carve. I stop the motor and start slicing the meat with a huge knife into a basin. Cooking tongs are essential to handle everything properly. The meat is so tender and juicy, it practically melts in your mouth. I bring the meat over to the cooking table, leaving some on the grill to cook a bit longer. I cut the meat into small pieces. Grab some pita, cucumbers, shredded veggies, and a bit of mayo. I roll everything up into tight tubes, shawarma heaven. You can also go for a meat sandwich. Just slice a loaf in two and stuff it with meat and veggies. Everyone gets their share, even the cat. This is the best food in the world, no doubt about it. Now, I slice some meat for myself, following the same procedure, and I've got the best shawarma in Azerbaijan. The motor's still turning, cooking the inside to perfection. But wait, let's backtrack a bit. I want you to really soak in the atmosphere here. The mountains are towering above us, capped with snow that glistens under the spring sun. Birds are chirping and there's a gentle breeze carrying the scent of pine and fresh earth. It's like Mother Nature herself is cheering us on. So thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. From planting trees to roasting a whole bull, it's been an adventure filled with nature, flavor, and friendship. Until next time, happy cooking, and may your culinary adventures be just as epic and unforgettable.